back at the Hank Rise Soccer Centre for another night of exciting ball hockey action in Saskatoon. Matt Morrison along with Darren DuPont. We have one men's game to go tonight and a women's game as well. And Darren, for those of you who don't know, just touch a little bit about the rules of ball hockey.
Yeah, for a lot of people, again, it'll be the first time that they're going to see ball hockey. So it's much like regular hockey you see on the ice on skates. We're going to play two 20-minute halves. One will be straight time, one will be stop time. The floating blue line that we're going to talk probably a lot about during the broadcast, that'll be the biggest adjustment for viewers. It's just like hockey. You got to come across the blue line onside, the puck before the ball, before the player. But then once you've entered the zone, the offensive zone opens up. It becomes the full half of the ice. So the red line at center becomes, I guess, the blue line. It's to promote more offense, and it should be a lot of fun. So we'll get into that as the game rolls along. And penalties too. Some of the stick infractions are 6 minutes in length when we play straight time, and 4 minutes in stop time as opposed to traditional 2-minute penalties that you'd see in hockey. But other than that, it's just no puck, it's no skates, but it's hockey, so it should be fun.
Absolutely, it should. First game coming up next. The Hank Rise Soccer Centre is the venue. Matt Morrison along with Darren DuPont for another exciting night of Saskatoon Ball Hockey League action. This time it's the men's D/E Division Championship, which faces the Mighty Ducks and the Ball Slappers. The Orange Slappers are in orange. The Mighty Ducks are in the teal uniforms tonight as the ball is dropped and we are underway. The Ball Slappers will take control early as that one will go all the way down, as they're actually going to call an early icing call. It'll be interesting to see what the first few minutes of this one looks like.
Well, what we've seen so far is we've watched other games a couple of nights ago. The starts don't seem to matter as much as the finish does. Teams have been up before in other games, but when it comes to ball hockey, you got to make sure you can finish games. And so we'll see tonight in these two games who can finish and win titles.
Absolutely, as a title is on the line tonight. We have a women's game after as well, but all the focus right now is the Mighty Ducks and the Ball Slappers. Mighty Ducks are able to control the ball in the Ball Slappers zone to start off this one. As they're going to try to set something up. As Joshua Block gets it D2D, that one will go into the corner. As there's a shot from number 2, Caleb Schuyler. As the Ball Slappers are able to take possession, that one gets cut off by Block. As now Block is going to walk in, take a shot. And a good save made there by Ball Slappers goalie Ashley Sylvester.
Yeah, Sylvester, a great stop for the Slappers, and good pressure from the Ducks here early on. Great start.
So the face-off will come inside. Of course, just to go over a few of the rules, we touched on them in the opening, but the first half is 20 minutes straight time. Second half will be 20 minutes stop time. Face-off win. There's a shot. Good stop made there by Sylvester. Block now with it at the point. Block a shot. Loose ball in front is a good job by Sylvester as he'll hang on, but good pressure from the Mighty Ducks.
Yeah, there was room right through the 5-hole, and it was Riley Thiessen was trying to put it home, but a nice stop by Sylvester again. Big save, good early pressure from the Ducks.
Mighty Ducks are able to take control off the face-off as now Block is going to set up to see some time. There's a shot that gets blocked. Another shot, as that time number 14, Brandon Baird, got a chance as Block will cut that one off and he'll just send that one back in. Logan Leyenhorst now will give chase. Leyenhorst tries to work it back, but Ball Slappers are able to get a hold of it as that one goes into the netting, so we'll have a face-off inside the Ball Slapper zone.
Yeah, the one rule we didn't really talk about. We talked about penalties, we talked about the time change, straight time, we talked about the floating blue line, which we'll see a lot of come into play. Especially once they get in, they'll start to move it back out towards the red line as that offensive zone opens up. But high sticking, something we didn't really talk about, and it comes up in the game. When the ball's cleared down in ice hockey, players have great hand-eye coordination. It's second nature to lift your stick up, knock it out of the air, and go to town. That's usually blown dead in hockey. It's blown dead here too, but it comes along with a high sticking penalty. You get a penalty for hitting the ball with a high stick as well as an opponent.
Which is a very tough adjustment. So many of these ball hockey players have some sort of ice hockey experience in their lives at one point, so it is, like you said, kind of just that natural reaction to knock it down with a high stick. Travis Fair now, a shot from the point. Doesn't get through. Ball Slappers having trouble getting the ball out of their own zone so far in the first few minutes of this one. Thiessen now with it behind the net will give chase. Thiessen tries to center that one and does for Fair. That one goes up. Good job by Travis Fair to knock it down. Fair gets it back to the point. There's a shot. That one will go up, not out though. they will move on as there's a shot. Save made there by Sylvester. Now Jeff Kruger with it for the ball slappers comes the other way. He'll just fire that one off the boards. Now we'll go down for an ice, but at least the ball slappers do get a change and get some fresh legs out there.
What the Ducks do so well is they utilize the flowing blue line. They utilize that big offensive zone. Once you carry the ball in, then the offensive zone expands and you can bring it right back out into that neutral zone, which is considered the offensive zone. Red line in, and they use their 2 defensemen back there to relieve pressure, set things up, and continue the attack. That's why they've been able to play the majority of the first 4 minutes and 15 seconds in the slappers' end.
The Ducks will take control in their own zone as now here comes Ends with it. Jonathan Ends tries to get that one ahead, but can't. So now here comes the ball slappers the other way. Really, this is the first opportunity they've had in the offensive zone. So now Matthew Ron with it. Ron gets it down low, a shot, save made there. Ball is loose, as that one will work its way back to the point. There's a shot, as that one hit a body in front, and there's a shot by Ron. That one goes wide. As now we start to see the ball slappers put on some pressure in this one. There's a Sari pass for Ron, as that one actually was loose right in front, but now Ryan Hodgson the other way for the Mighty Ducks. Good job by the Mighty Ducks to keep that one in, as that one got lost amongst the players' feet, as that one will go down and out for an icing. Is one thing that we might need to keep an eye on is the short bench the ball slappers have.
Yeah, they've got just 4 extra players on the bench right now, so playing with 9 runners up front, much deeper bench for the Mighty Ducks, so that could be a factor, especially in the second period. But, you know, credit the slappers. They had a great little sequence, a couple of really good opportunities, and, you know, if it wasn't for Jared Keller, this game might not be scoreless.
Interesting to see how the 2 goaltenders factor into this one. Of course, Jared Keller for the Mighty Ducks and Ashley Sylvester for the ball slappers. Sylvester has seen a few shots so far early in this one. There's a shot from Fair. That one goes way wide. So they play the ball off the backboards, and Sylvester will just hang on to that one with his glove.
I was kind of hoping for Marty Gerber or J.S. Jaguar in this one for the Mighty Ducks. Not the case, not those Mighty Ducks, but they're playing pretty well in this opening period, 6 minutes in.
Face off to the left of Sylvester. It'll be Caleb Schuler to take it for the Mighty Ducks. As that ball will work its way into the corner. Mighty Ducks still with possession. Nice pass back to the point. There's a shot. That one doesn't get through, goes into the corner. Mighty Ducks give chase. Trying to get a shot away, but can't. Good defense from the ball slappers early on in their own zone. Turns and fires. There's a shot. Save made there. So now there's a shot from Ferris. Another save from Sylvester. Ball goes into the corner behind the net. Ball slappers trying to get that one out, and they do. Does this have enough for icing? It will, as again the ball slappers playing some pretty good defensive hockey, but they're having trouble getting the ball over their own zone.
Yeah, no problem here. When you're under pressure, send it down the length of the ice. Take the icing penalty. I'm okay with that. You got a short bench. You need the break. Get fresh legs out. There's no limitations to line changes when you ice it like we see in hockey these days. So, you know, I don't mind that right now. But the Mighty Ducks bringing all the pressure.
Face-off win for the Mighty Ducks as well as they try to get that one back to the point. As now Schuler with a shot. That one goes off a ball slappers player and will go into the Mighty Ducks zone as they try to set back up on the attack. They'll go D-to-D. Travis Fair with it now. Fair tries a long pass. That one got intercepted by a ball slappers player. So now here comes the ball slappers. Trying to get something going, some sort of offensive zone pressure going. There's a chance in front. Save made there. Fair now with it behind the net. Fair battling along with Riley Klinchensky. That was a good job there from the Mighty Ducks. Just chipped that one out. That was Matthew Vandrager that chipped that one out. So now ball slappers trying to get some offense. There's a shot. That one goes wide as Jared Keller kicked out the pad. Kruger now with it at the point. Kruger just fires that one in. Threw that one to no man's land as we are going to have an icing call against the Mighty Ducks. As now the game starts to settle in a little bit, we see some pressure from the ball slappers.
Yeah, good pressure by the slappers, and a mistake though by the Ducks coming out with a long stretch pass that could have been a 2-on-1 and a real good opportunity to open the scoring. A mistake leads to an icing call and now an opportunity for the slappers.
Face off to the left of Jared Keller. 11.5 minutes to go and counting in the first half. Of course, the first half is straight time. The second half will be stop time. Mighty Ducks are able to control that one in their own zone, and now they're going to come out on the attack. Brandon Barg tries a centering feed as that was Logan Lanehorst. Just missed that one. So now the ball slappers still having trouble getting that one out. So now Jeff Kruger with it. Jeff Kruger now. Block is able to keep that one in. Now Block. What's Block going to do? Tries to work his way around a ball slappers player and will. Tries to center that one. Good job by number 51, Mitchell Cocatello, for the ball slappers to get in the way of that one. Mighty Ducks still able to keep control. Cocatello turns that one over. There's a shot. Good stop by Sylvester, and he hangs on.
Ashley Sylvester's had a great opening period. Great job in the goal for the ball slappers. Makes another big stop. And the big thing is no rebounds. You can't allow rebounds and second opportunities. He doesn't, something he's very good at. Makes another big stop here.
Face off will be to the right of Sylvester. 10:22 and counting to go in period number 1. Ball slappers are able to take control off the face off. They just try to lift that one out. Good job by Block to keep that one in, as they're going to call a hand pass. Face off is going to come in the neutral zone.
Yeah, getting the explanation here, but just got it off the hand. And simple play, simple call, slow things down a little bit. But halfway through this opening period, and you got to think, well, the Ducks have a little bit of an edge, but good starting goal by Sylvester. He's keeping his team in it. Absolutely. And you never know, one opportunity could be in the back of the net.
Good goaltending can go a long way. It doesn't matter if you face 20 shots or 50 shots in a game. Good goaltending can make all the difference, especially in a championship game. As the ball slappers going to have to reset the zone now, and they do. So that's a long shot. Turned aside by Keller. Lanehorst now with it. Can't catch up to that one, so the ball slappers are able to keep that one in. As that pass will go to Tim Perrott. Back to the point. Kruger now with it. Kruger a shot. That one goes off at number 14, Brandon Berg for the Mighty Ducks. So now Matthew Ron with it behind the net. What's Matthew Ron going to do? Looking, tries to center it in front. Then takes another whack at it. Ball is loose as sticks are going flying, as I believe the referee must have lost sight of that one. Hence the quick whistle. Yeah, official lost sight of it. It was loose in the crease just outside the goaltenders. The ball slappers coming dangerously close to opening the scoring. And again, like we talked about, most of the play has been in the ball slapper zone, and they get some offensive zone time, and they are trying to make the best of their opportunities, and they almost do. Matthew Ron with it now behind the net. What is Ron going to do? Tries a centering pass again. We're going to see that play from the ball slappers a lot. Is now Lanehorst with it the other way. Logan Lanehorst tries to send that one across. That one got hit by a stick, goes up, comes back down. As now the ball slappers are able to take control. Matthew Ron got that puck stripped off of him. Lanehorst now with it. That one goes into the corner. Mighty Ducks try to set up on the attack again. Riley Thiessen now. Thiessen throws that one behind the net. Jonathan Enns will go and get it. Now Enns with it behind the net. Jonathan Enns getting watched by a couple of ball slappers players. They say the ball is loose, as that ball will not get out. There's a shot from Shergill. Goes wide. Lanehorst now with it. Lanehorst tries to center that one. Thiessen, a shot, they score! Riley Thiessen and the Mighty Ducks get on the board first. Great job by them, and it's 1-0.
Oh, quick strike offense, and it's right on the wall. And you find a soft spot, you get yourself open, and good vision to find Thiessen right in that high slot area off to the side. Gets that ball in front, quickly on his stick, off his stick, and past Ashley Sylvester, who's had a pretty good start to this hockey game. Can't stop that one.
Kind of a bit of a slow pace to this one as well, so we'll see what kind of life that brings into this game. As now Matthew Ron the other way. Shot goes wide. That one hit a couple of sticks. Now Logan Grenke fires that one on net, as that one will go all the way down, as that'll be icing against the Mighty Ducks. So now a big opportunity for the ball slappers with an offensive zone faceoff. Well,
on a 1-goal lead for the Ducks, I think this is okay. Icing it, and the clock keeps running here. Straight time opening period. That's not a bad thing. No. 1-goal lead. Get more time chewed up off this clock.
If you're the Mighty Ducks, that's the way to play. Obviously, you want to take your opportunities as they come. Fair with it. Fair tries to get that one out and can't. Ball slappers will try to keep on the offensive attack. So now here's going to be a chance in front. Shot, good save made there by Keller. Is now Shergill with it for the Mighty Ducks. He's going to lead this rush. Now it's Shergill. Lost the handle to that one. As now here comes the ball slappers the other way. It's Cranky. Looking Cranky now with a shot. Good job by Fair to block that one. Cranky tries to get it back. It's now Matthew Ron with it. He'll turn and fire. Good tip in front from Tim Ron, but a save made there by Keller. Keller now with it. Tries the centering passes. Now here comes Fair the other way. Travis Fair, number 5 for the Mighty Ducks. Got that ball stolen off his stick, but teammate gets it back for him as there's a shot from Jonathan Entz as he tried to deal with a rolling puck. So now the ball slappers with it the other way. That attempt doesn't go anywhere, so now Jarek Mogdan. Mogdan now with it for the Mighty Ducks. Mogdan behind the net. Wanting some teammates of his to get set up. He'll fire it out in front as that one almost made its way back to the point, but now here comes an opportunity for the ball slappers. There's a shot, Matthew Ron scores! Matthew Ron off the rush, and all of a sudden we have a 1-1 game.
Well, just a great shot, and Matthew Ron was running out of real estate, and he was losing the battle trying to find separation on a partial break, so lets the shot go, and he puts his head down, puts it just inside the post, and a perfectly placed shot to tie this game.
Matthew Ron, definitely a player to watch for the ball slappers tonight. Number 9, he's got that combination that's so deadly of speed and skill. He's a smaller player, but in non-contact sports, that's almost better. Smaller, faster, as Mighty Ducks come back with a chance of their own, but that one goes high, so we'll have a face-off come outside.
You're right, very skilled player, and we can see the great stick abilities with that shot. He puts it in a great spot. You know, he lets it go, quick release, good spot, good accuracy, and beats the goaltender Keller, who's had a good start, but you know, now we're tied up at 1.
Face-off will come in the neutral zone. 4.5 minutes to go in the first half. Of course, it is straight time, and then when we move into the second half, it will be stop time. Icing is waved off. Kruger back with it for the ball slappers now. Jeff Kruger tries to get that one ahead and does get that one out. As now here comes the ball slappers with another opportunity. A centering pass. There's a shot. That one just goes high and wide, as that was Riley Edgar that missed a chance. As that ball will get knocked down in front by Edgar. So now the ball slappers are going to set up again. Down low, there's a shot on net. Rebound, that one got thrown past the crease. As Matthew Van Drager tries to get that one up. Gets it back. Gets it ahead to Caleb Schiller. Long shot goes wide as the ball slappers are able to take control. Nice pass off the wall as now here comes the ball slappers on the offensive attack. That one just got stick aside from Keller. Good battle down low between number 11, Josh Block, number 17, Riley Kolanowski for the ball slappers. So now Block with it. Josh Block banned on that pass as Matthew Ron back out onto the court. You're going to see a lot of them because there are only 4 players sitting on the bench for the ball slapper, so he's going to get a lot of court time tonight. Kruger now with it. Turns it up for Ron as now here comes Ron. Tries to get that one to a teammate. A little bit of miscommunication there. Ball will go into the corner. As that one comes out as now here comes the Mighty Ducks on the attack. Nice little play from Van Drager to chip that one to himself. Then he'll work it back for Thiessen. Thiessen back down low for Van Drager. Van Drager tries a centering pass in front as goes number 14, Brandon Barg. That was parked in front of the net. Ball goes back to the point. Hodgson now with it. Riley Hodgson gets that one down low. Good cycling here from the Mighty Ducks as there's a shot stopped by Sylvester. Ball is loose in front. Mighty Ducks still able to get that one back. It's now another chance in front, but that was number 6. Matthew Van Drager got a stick tied up just at the last second. Barg now with it. Brandon Barg works that one back to the point. Hodgson now. Riley Hodgson. Hodgson takes a shot from just outside the blue line. Of course, we have that floating blue line where the red line turns to the blue line for a little bit of more offensive opportunities. As the pace in the final few minutes of this one has really picked up.
Yeah, it has. Pace has picked up. They're starting to utilize their 2 defensemen and that floating blue line again, the Ducks are, and that's when they have their success, when they utilize the whole zone.
So now here comes a break for the ball slappers. The other way, good defensive play, but puck back on the stick of Ron and fired it just wide.
Again, trying to go to that far side is Ron. That's where he scored from.
Ron with it now behind the net, being watched closely by Hodgson as he kind of gets pushed into that tarp that covers up the soccer net here at the Handgreis Soccer Centers. Now Thiessen with it. Riley Thiessen now. He'll try that one off the boards. Gets it up to number 17, Logan Lanehorst. Drops that one back for number 14, Brandon Bard. Icing is waved off because it was last touched by a member of the Mighty Ducks. Ball slappers off on a change. Be interesting to see just how short of shifts the ball slappers do have, especially as this game continues on and guys continually get more and more tired.
Yeah, I think that'll be a factor for sure as we get into the second period, but you know, they're going to have to play smart. They're going to have to buy their time, and then when they get opportunities, take advantage.
Thiessen now behind the net, tries a centering pass for Berg, doesn't work. He'll get it back to the point instead for Fair. Fair back down low for Thiessen. Thiessen is going to wind up, and he fired that one wide. What a shot from Riley Thiessen, but he fired it just wide.
Great chance, and you know, for the Ducks, they're going to have to play the exact same way. You know, control the ball a lot, keep the slappers chasing, running, and wearing down.
35 seconds and counting to go in the first half. Thiessen now will carry it into the zone. He'll actually drop it off for a teammate of his. Now Thiessen, a shot, good pad save made there by Sylvester. The ball slappers just trying to get that ball out. That one actually hit Riley Thiessen. Looked like it stung him a bit. Long shot from Fair. Got blocker aside. Shergill gets that one down low. Lanehorst battling along with it with a couple of ball slappers players. Now the Mighty Ducks are going to try to set something up. It's a one-time chance as that one got fired high and wide as with 4.3 seconds left to go in the first half. The Mighty Ducks are going to call their timeout.
Yeah, we'll get the timeout call here, and it'll stop the clock from running. That would have eliminated the period if they hadn't. And you know, it's just one chance off the face-off. See if they can't win a quick draw, get a puck on goal. 4 seconds is a lot of time to win a draw, take a look, and then let the shot go.
We've seen that happen so often, especially a few nights ago when we were here. Doesn't look like any goal opportunities will happen off of this one, so that brings to an end the first half. 1-1 game in the men's D/E division final between the Mighty Ducks and the Ball Slappers. Second half action next. Back here for second half action at the Hank Rise Soccer Center. Matt Morrison along with Darren DuPont as this is the second half of the men's D/E division final between the Ball Slappers, who of course are in the orange jerseys, and the Mighty Ducks, who are in the teal jerseys, as the ball is dropped and we are underway. A 1-1 tie as we head into the second half as the Mighty Ducks come out with a lot of pressure. As big opportunity there for the Mighty Ducks off the opening draw. As it's going to be interesting to see how these two teams play in this second half and see if one of these two teams can jump out to an early lead. Hodgson now with it, leaves it for Block, who just fires it into the corner. Caleb Scheller with it now. Centers it in front as Vanderdrager had a good opportunity, but a good stop there from Ashley Sylvester.
Yeah, Sylvester not wanting to take any chances with this opportunity on the short side. You never know, but you know, the Ducks doing a good job controlling the possession and the tempo of this game. They're dictating the pace that this game's being played at. You know, it's utilizing that floating blue line like no other team that I've seen in ball hockey. They do a great job utilizing it, using the whole zone, using their defensemen to keep possession, be patient, and wait for their opportunities. Keeping the ball away from the slappers has been their kind of number one.
You don't necessarily have to win pretty, and it doesn't look like the Mighty Ducks are going to want to win pretty. It's going to be a night where they just grind out a victory, as that so often happens in championship games. Mighty Ducks will pick up a loose ball at center court.
Great defensive play.
As that pass from Ron, he was looking for number 18, Tim Rod, was just a little out of reach, so we'll have an icing call. Face-off will go back in the Ball Slapper zone.
Curtis Dobko, just a great defensive play to be able to break up a short 2-on-1 that developed kind of late in the offensive zone. It was a great chance for the Ducks, but Dobko just gets his stick right in the lane, follows it, doesn't panic, and that's a great job.
Be interesting to see the line change matchup for the Ball Slappers tonight. Of course, we mentioned it a few times in the first half. They only have 4 players on their bench, so a real short bench in this championship game for the Ball Slappers, and we'll see how that affects them. Ends now with it. Jonathan Ends with it, tries to get that one in front of him. He will. Now the Ball Slappers are able to get that one out. It's Harrod. Good job by Fair to whack that one away. Ball will go back into the Ball Slappers zone. They get it out. Now here comes Matthew on. That's the goal for the Ball Slappers in the first half on a nice shot. Probably could have had 2 or 3 more goals as he tried parking himself in front of the net. As ball will go back. Good job there by Aaron Dahm for the Mighty Ducks to pressure his man.
A great hustle from the big man to create that opportunity.
Absolutely. And now he has the ball again. Got it whacked off his stick, tries to get it back, but can't. So now the Mighty Ducks will have to set up on the attack again. The line is set, so that floating blue line will now be in effect as Travis Fair with it behind the net. Travis Fair. Fair tries centering pass. As Jonathan Enns had a good chance there. Mighty Ducks now. Still with it. Jared Mogden. Mogden tries a centering pass. That one got blocked. Tried it again. It got blocked. Now it'll work itself to Aaron Dahm. Dahm now with it. Dahm at the faceoff circle tries to kick it to himself, but can't. As now here comes Logan Cranky the other way for the ball slappers. He'll just dump it in, and Matthew Ron will give chase as he so often does. Ron now with it behind the net. Being watched by Shigurgil. Ron with it. Matthew Ron back to the point. There's a shot. That one goes off with a stick and into the netting, and we'll have a face-off, but a decent pace in the first few minutes of this one.
Yeah, picking up here 3 minutes into the second, and that shot though just has to come off a little bit quicker. You give the defense a chance to get the stick in the shooting lane inside of play. You got to get it on your stick. You got to find a way to feather this through if you're going to put it on goal.
So the face-off will come in the neutral zone. Matthew Ron to take the draw for the ball slappers. It's won by the Mighty Ducks, and a chance right off the draw. It's Barrett, drop pass. There's a shot. Good stop made there by Sylvester Thiessen with another whack, and that one goes wide. Good play right off the face-off. It immediately leads to a good scoring chance for the Mighty Ducks. As that ball will get whacked down. Icing is not going to be called. Joshua Block with it. Block can't get that one out. Ron does a good job to cut that one off. Ball bounces out in front as a shot. That one goes wide as that was number 14, Logan Cranky, who had a big opportunity in front. Ball's now bouncing. The Mighty Ducks trying to get that one to settle down. It's now Bard with it. Tries to slide that one across courts. Does, and Sylvester, on the second chance, was able to stop that bouncing ball and get a face-off.
Well, with Riley Thiessen right on the doorstep, Sylvester had to be sharp. It was a bouncing ball, and he was really good with that glove to get a glove on it, get the face-off, settle things down.
So the face-off will be to the right of Sylvester, as we've seen decent chances from the Mighty Ducks so far in this second half. Thiessen had a chance right off the face-off, but couldn't get a stick on it. Good job by Bard to knock that one down to himself. As Joshua Block is able to keep that one in. Let us block it. Block on net. Now back comes Sylvester. Rebound. Block fires that one wide. Now centering pass. That one hit a stick in front. Now Fair with it. Fair tries to get that one down low, but that one went past Lanehorst. As that one will go all the way around, as we'll have an icing and another face-off in the ball slapper zone.
Well, how about Joshua Block for the Mighty Ducks? He follows up the shot, gets the rebound opportunity, and he puts it just wide, but a great chance in on goal. Follow the original shot wherever it's coming from, but he is able to get a good, real stick on it. That's another good scoring chance in a tie game.
Another chance right off the draw for the Mighty Ducks. Is starting to think that they have some set plays off the draw with having that man right at the top of the face-off circle to let go a one-timer when they win the face-off. Ball slappers are able to get it down, and they give chase. Ball's tied up behind the net. A couple of teal jerseys and an orange jersey. Now here comes the Mighty Ducks. Just tries to get that one off the boards, and they'll just get that one out and go off on a change. Now Jeff Kruger with it for the ball slappers. Kruger waiting. He'll just give it to the closest orange jersey. That one will go back in as now Hodgson has it. Hodgson up ahead for Scheller. Scheller gives that one up ahead for Lanehorst. Lanehorst now with it. Lanehorst being watched there by Kruger. Good job by Kruger. Scheller in there to help out. Now Scheller with it. Ties up with his man. Good job by Lanehorst to try to get a stick in the middle of that one. Do we have another icing call? We do. As that one looked close, and it's another face-off in the ball slappers home.
Well, nice hustle to ensure that they did get the icing call, because if they didn't, the slappers had an opportunity, and they had numbers down there. But you know, good job. Ron was close, but face-off back down in the ball slappers zone here. And you know, first 5.5 minutes gone, and this second period still tied at 1. I like the way the slappers are approaching. Short bench, but they're hanging right in.
Face-off doesn't look like it was done fairly, so we'll have to redo that one. Scheller in the face-off circle for the Mighty Ducks. He'll just shoot that one right ahead, and then he'll give chase. Good job to give chase, but a good job by Jeff Kruger to get that one around. Scheller now with it. There's a shot. That one went off a body in front. Now here comes Matthew Ron with a bit of speed. Ron by himself got that one poked away from him. So now the Mighty Ducks are going to have to reset up the offensive attack. So they try to get that one out, and they do. As now here comes Matthew Ron. Nice pass there. Now Ron gets it back, tries to give it back ahead for number 14, Cranky, but that one will roll into the corner. Cranky now with it, back to the point. Kruger, what's Kruger going to do? He's going to wait, tries to get a shot off. That one looked like it got blocked. Now here comes a little bit of speed, and now here comes the Mighty Ducks. It's Scheller in, big save by Sylvester, rebound. Ball is loose, and shot. Oh, what a save made by Sylvester, rebound, they score! A couple of great saves from Ashley Sylvester, but he just couldn't make one more, and the Mighty Ducks have the lead.
Great job by Ashley Sylvester on 2 opportunities, and that's all you can expect from a goaltender. Stop the first 2, and if your defense can't clear it away on the 3rd opportunity, then it's going to end up in the back of the net, and that's exactly what happened. Just good resiliency from the Ducks, and the ball slappers just couldn't find a way to get this ball out and bail out their goaltender.
So a 2-1 lead for the Mighty Ducks, as it'll be interesting to see what kind of pushback the ball slappers give, as they haven't really had a lot of opportunities, offensive opportunities so far in the second half, but now's the time that they need to start pushing the play a little bit. Matthew Ron is going to do just that, as he's hard in on the forecheck. Ron tries a centering pass, gets it back, then lost it. Ball goes into the corner. Ron will just throw that one behind the net. A couple of ball slappers with it. That one took a funny hop off the boards, and now a loose ball in front as well, there's a battle for it, and the Mighty Ducks are able to come away with it. They are not able to get that one out. Good job by the ball slappers to keep that one in. Fair will just hammer that one around, as that one doesn't get out either. Good job by Depko to keep that one in. So now we're starting to see a little bit of pushback from the slappers.
Well, they seem to have plenty of legs left here with 12:51 to go.
Just need to get
the push.
Shots on net.
Absolutely. Need to get more pucks or more balls towards Jared Keller.
Now they'll also catch a break as the Mighty Ducks send that one down for icing. So the ball slappers with a little bit of momentum here. They get an offensive zone face-off, an opportunity to set something up and hopefully get a lot more shots on Jared Keller.
But the more we see a push like this, those legs are going to start to get tired and they're going to get taxed. And you don't feel it till you come off, and then it's that much tougher to get going again once you stop. So it'll be interesting to see if these legs do become a factor, but they're finding another gear right now, which is a positive sign.
Face-off is controlled by the Mighty Ducks. Block will throw that one around the boards. Kruger will just fire that one in. That one actually went off a player on the Mighty Ducks bench, so we'll have another face-off, and I believe it'll be outside.
What a fun night of ball hockey, and we'll get to see the women get going here in just a little bit. It's one of the best kept secrets, I think, in the city. It's a lot of fun, and the popularity has just grown like crazy with this, not only just in the city, in the province, and the country, and all over the place.
I know there are some leagues down in Regina, or a league down in Regina as well. As Kruger ties up with Lanehorst. Good job by Kruger, but the Mighty Ducks are able to get it. A centering pass, there's a shot as that one got fanned on. As Brandon Barg had a chance in front, he was all alone, but he fanned on it. Now he tries to give the return feed to Thiessen, but Thiessen couldn't find it. As now here comes the ball slappers on a break. Henninger just fires that one in. He's now blocked with it behind his net, being watched by a member of the ball slappers. Tries to get that one off the boards, but can't. Good job by the ball slappers to knock that one down. There's a shot. Good stop made there by Keller. As that ball will go off a ball slapper stick into the corner. Block now with it. We'll just fire that one around the boards. As now here comes the Mighty Ducks the other way. A nice little give and go play there. So they'll give it back. There's a shot. Good stop by Sylvester. He doesn't know where it is, and the referee will wave it off, as it looked like it was behind Sylvester, and the referee lost sight of it, so he blew the whistle.
Well, you know what? That ball was really tight with Sylvester, and he had it. It did dribble behind him, but ever so slightly, and the official losing sight of it. And it's a tough call to make. With just the two stripes on the floor, but the slappers catch a break. Yes. They really do. They catch a break here, and maybe they needed the break they needed.
Which, of course, we saw that a couple nights ago. The Swamp Donkeys caught a break on a disallowed goal, and they ultimately ended up winning that game against Bridge City. So you're absolutely right. This favor could work in the way of the ball slappers. Icing is waved off. As Edgar gives chase. He gets tied up there by Hodgson. As Edgar and Hodgson battle for it. A couple of players come in to help each other out. It's now Lanehorst with it. Lanehorst will just slide that over to a teammate. It's now Thiessen back for Lanehorst. Lanehorst kicks that one to a stick. Lanehorst a shot. As Thiessen was in front, but that one goes wide. That ball will come out, so the Ducks are going to have to reset the zone, and they do. And they'll just fire that one in deep, but Sylvester will control it and hang on.
Yeah, no problem here for Sylvester. He's not taking any chances. The Ducks had numbers. They had 3 coming in, but he makes the stop, just gently covers up, and they continue to hang on. I think that's just what they need to do. Continue to weather the storm, weather the storm, weather the storm, but they're going to have to score when they get a chance.
10:40 left to go in the second half. 2-1. Ducks lead as there's a shot. That one goes off the netting. Stay in play. That one won't stay in play as we'll have another face-off in the offensive zone. So it'll be Matthew Ron versus Caleb Scheller in the face-off circle. Matthew Ron is going to be a player to watch in the second half of this second half. He's definitely the X factor for this ball slappers team. Scheller now just takes a whack at it, and that one got fired just wide. Slappers can't get it out. Ferris shot. Save it. Rebound. They score! So the Mighty Ducks will get one back. As that was Matthew Van Drager, and it's a 3-1 lead.
Yeah, nice job by Van Drager. Well, the ball comes through on the shot. A great job on the shot, but he's just sitting right on the doorstep. And instead of just whacking it, he pulls it, finds the opening, and beats Sylvester. And the Ducks just continue to not deviate from the game plan. Use the blue line, use that floating blue line to your advantage. You're both defensemen, and then capitalize. Just keep grinding down this Slappers team. They've done that.
We talk about how the ball slappers could have got a break, and we could have seen how that no goal affected the ball slappers, but that's a good job by the Mighty Ducks to not really let that affect them. They kept playing and ultimately did get rewarded with a good goal. They have another opportunity here. Good blocker save from Sylvester. Mighty Ducks are able to control the rebound. Scheller now. Scheller is going to walk out in front and tries to get that one down low for Van Drager. Van Drager will just flip that one over. Good job by Sylvester to club that one down, and ball slappers are going to send that one down. Icing is waved off. 9:22 and counting to go in the second half. 3-1 Mighty Ducks lead after a couple of quick goals. As the ball slappers try to get that one out but can't. Matthew Ron now battling with a member of the Mighty Ducks. So now here comes Fair, makes a couple of nice moves. There's a shot. As that one goes just wide. As the ball will have a bit of a bouncing ball. Nobody can settle it down as now we have a penalty coming up. As it's going to be a rough. And it's going to be against the Mighty Ducks. It's going to be...
Yeah, Brian Ninehouse is going to go off here. It's going to be roughing call. It's the retaliation that they got. He got a little bit of a push or a stick, and he's complaining, but it's how it works in all sports. You get the retaliation call every time. Sometimes you catch the initial incident, but you always seem to find that the retaliation gets called, and this is no different. And maybe the Slappers now down by 2 and time not on their side. This might be an opportunity, a power play, to try and get back in it.
Absolutely. Now would be as good a time as ever to at least get one back and cut this to a 1-goal lead. And you do have a power play for the next few minutes or less, depending on if you can score or not. Mighty Ducks do a good job of getting that one down the court as Curtis Dobko now will try to set something up. Head for Kruger. Kruger will get that one up for Cranky. Cranky works it back for Kruger. What is Kruger going to do? Off the boards, gets it down low. Good play by Kruger. Cranky couldn't handle that one, so he'll have to give chase behind the net and does. Comes out the other side. Cranky now. Back to the point. Dobko with a shot. That one hit a few sticks in front. Kruger now will wait. Kruger is going to try to get a shot on net as that one gets gloved by Jared Keller, but a good opportunity for the ball slappers.
Yeah, and, they're getting frustrated a little bit because there's no room in the middle. They're forced to the outside, finally letting a shot go well up high that Keller is able to grab out of the air. Got to find a way to just create a little more movement with their bodies and see if you can open up some space.
Now Kruger with it. Kruger's going to go D to D. Good job there. So there's a long shot that goes wide. Matthew Ron is on the court for the ball slapper, so he's somebody to watch It's going to be interesting to see as Ron had a chance in front. It's going to be interesting to see how much court time he sees in the next few minutes. Kruger now is going to wait. Kruger, he'll go D-to-D. Well, there's a shot. That one actually sounded like it went off the mask of Keller. As ball goes back to the point, there's a shot. Turned aside by Keller. Back down low. Tries to get the ball back to the point too. Good job by the ball slappers to keep that one in.
That's amazing. Great job at the line.
So now the ball slapper's going to work it down low. The points are wide open, and that's where they give it to. A one-timer. There's a shot. As a good save by Keller. Rebound goes behind the net. Rod ties up with a member of the Mighty Ducks. Good job by the ball slappers again.
Cocatello at that left blue line, and just a great job. That's two he's held in.
As Jeff Kruger fanned on his slap shot attempt, so he'll have to go back and get it. But he does. Cranky sends that one in. See if the Mighty Ducks can finally get it out, and they do. Not all the way down, though. It's a good job by Kruger to work it back up to Ron. Now Matt Ron with it. Just kind of put it in front as some bodies were battling. As that one took a funny hop and actually goes into the ball slappers bench, but again, good opportunities on this power play for the ball slappers.
Yeah, great opportunities. Now the power plays come to an end, and you come up empty, which is disappointing, but on the positive, you're able to play the whole time inside the offensive zone, and that's getting some positive vibes going here, and now you want to continue that momentum, and 6:36 to go, still lots of time in this one.
And you're absolutely right about Mitchell Cocatello, just kept holding the line. As now here's a break for the Mighty Ducks. Yes, that was number 14, Brandon Barg, as he deked himself out. He tries to get it back to the captain, Lane Horse. Lane Horse tries to go off the wall, but the ball slappers are able to take control and go the other way. So they'll just fire that one in and they'll give chase. Good job by the ball slappers to just get the ball in deep, and it just cost a turnover. So they try to get that one in front. There's a shot, loose ball is, again, another quick whistle, but the referee must have lost sight of it.
Yeah, that's another quick whistle, this time going the other way. So now you've got one of those quick whistles on either side. As Sukharov was right on the doorstep, banging away, trying to find a goal to cut this deficit to 1.
Of course, we are at the 6-minute left mark in the second half, 3-1. Mighty Ducks lead, but the ball slappers have been putting on good pressure the past couple of minutes.
Time definitely a factor.
The ball slappers do a good job of getting the ball in deep. Edgar throws that one around. Kolonowski now. Kolonowski. Just going to fire that one down for Kruger. Kruger has some bodies working for him in front of the net. Kruger's just going to wait. Back to Kolonowski. Kolonowski will just fire that one all the way around. Travis Fair is able to catch up with it for the Mighty Ducks. He tries to get that one out, but Cass now a chance in front. Good save by Keller. Rebound as Keller puts his glove over the ball and hangs on, but a couple of good chances there for the ball slappers. Yeah,
they're putting on pressure. You're going to give them all kinds of credit, because I thought, at this juncture they were going to have nothing left in the tank, and they have had more in the tank now than we've seen throughout the entire game. And so give them credit with their short bench. I know they are gassed, each one of them, but they're hanging in stride for stride right now and kind of taking it to the Ducks. Great job, great pressure, fighting right till the end.
5:14 left to go. Face off in the Mighty Ducks zone as Cocatello, who holds that red line so well, just fires it back in as Dobko back with it. Now here comes Dobko. He's just going to wait it out, tries to fire it ahead, and will. Now Matthew Ron was able to get that one in deep. Cranky will give chase. This ball squirts out into the middle. Now works its way back to the point. Dobko now. Dobko a long shot. That one hit a blue jersey in front. Dobko can't hold the line, so now the ball slappers are going to have to reset. Do just that.
Congratulations. Getting some attention from
some members of some winning teams who are in a
absolutely
celebratory mood. As that one went just off the post/crossbar. What a chance for Riley Thiessen.
There is lots of ball hockey going on here over the last little while here at the Hank Rise Soccer Center. They love being on television. Great chance to expose a wonderful game. Big thanks to the folks at Shaw for getting a chance to expose the league and these players, and they love it. So they come over, we can see some of the championship trophies from other teams that we haven't broadcasted that have won some titles and want to stop by and say hi. So great, congratulations to all the teams.
And the trophies look like mini Stanley Cups, which is the best part about that.
That is cool. They really do. They look like mini Stanley Cups, and they hold them over their head. That's the deal with the Stanley Cup. It's the lore. You cannot hold the Stanley Cup over your head unless you've won it.
Yeah,
or you're not supposed to. Bad etiquette. These guys are earning it, and the ladies will get their chance here soon.
Absolutely. Coming up right after, but there's still just over 3.5 minutes or possibly more to go in this one. There's the centering pass that goes back to the point. Travis Fair now with it. Fair. Gets that one down low. There's a long shot, good save by Sylvester. Rebound in front as the ball is loose, but the Mighty Ducks couldn't get their stick on it. Great job by the defense, the ball slappers, to tie up some sticks in the front lane. Cucatello now. We'll just try to find Ron, but that one got intercepted. Now here comes the Mighty Ducks the other way with a little bit of speed over the line. Ball slappers are able to take control of that one as now Matthew Ron is going to pick it up in the neutral zone. Matthew Ron is just going to fire that one in deep and goes off on a change. 2:45 left to go, 3-1 Mighty Ducks lead. It's going to be interesting to watch Ashley Sylvester over the course of the next minutes or so as well to see if and when he heads to the bench for the extra attacker. Of course, they're down by 2, so you need to probably pull your goalie sooner than later if you want any chance of scoring 2 quick goals.
Yeah, I would think they're going to be looking at this soon, but it's all about if they can get the ball down the floor and get back to the position they had about a minute, 2 minutes ago.
Kruger now up ahead as the ball slappers are doing a good job of getting the ball deep and putting pressure on the Mighty Ducks, but the Mighty Ducks are just doing a better job of getting the ball out. Cucatello now will throw that one off the boards as they will again just fire that one in deep and give chase. There's a battle for it behind the net. Almost got stuck underneath that tarp that covers up the soccer nets here at the soccer center, but play will go on as now we have a whistle as the puck goes into the netting.
Yeah, they're not even looking at the goaltender Sylvester to head to the bench here yet. They might start talking about it now with 1:53 to go, but you're gonna have to start making that decision here sooner than later.
Be interesting to see if and when they use their timeout, as well as they do take control of that offensive zone face-off. Again, no sign of Sylvester, who's buried pretty deep in his net still.
Yeah, firmly planted in there, and you're right, they still have their timeout. The Ducks used theirs at the end of the first period, so still a timeout to be had.
Now Kruger a shot as that one gets blocked. Now they look for the ball again as there's another shot, that one goes wide. Good job by the ball slappers to keep possession. As now Dobko. Shot gets blocked. Dobko again, another shot gets blocked. Good job by the Mighty Ducks to get some bodies in the shooting lanes, making sure that nothing gets to the net as there's a turnover, almost a turnover behind the Mighty Ducks net as that one will not be icing because Sylvester touched it and he'll just hang on. There'll be a face-off in the ball slapper zone. A little bit of an interesting decision by Sylvester to hang on to that one.
Yeah, 65 seconds left here in the game, and now you got to start from your own zone. He could have played this up quickly and maybe had his team up down the floor with an opportunity, but now you got to win a draw too here, so it's tough.
One-timer chance from Lindenhorst that he couldn't capitalize on. Ball's now down low. Thiessen being watched by Kruger. Thiessen will just play that one down low. That one took a funny hop off the boards. It'll come out to the other side. It's now Block. He's able to keep that one in. Joshua Block gets that one down low. So now the Mighty Ducks putting on some more pressure. Loose ball in front as Sylvester is finally able to find it and hang on with 39.6 seconds left.
Yeah, time really a factor now, and you know, almost out of it. So you got to find something quickly. You got to have to. You know, everybody's going to have to leave. You're going to have to try and find an odd man situation, win a draw, everybody blow the zone and see if you can just throw it down the floor.
Good job by Kruger to tie up his man in front of the net. There's a shot. Save made there as Lindenhorst will go chase down the loose ball in the corner. Lindenhorst, good pass behind the net to a teammate. Just the wraparound chance by Thiessen didn't work. Thiessen now will just poke that one to himself. Time is really starting to wind down. 20 seconds left to go. As we'll just probably see the Mighty Ducks hold it, as Cucatello will pick it up with 15 seconds left. The Slappers really only have a chance for one more opportunity, as there's a whistle with 11.2 seconds to go.
Yeah, it's been a great game by the Ducks, and they're going to walk away with this one. 11.2 seconds to go on a 2-goal lead. I don't think the Slappers have that type of a miracle in them. I don't know if anybody has that type of a miracle in them at this point, but it's been a great game. They held in right till the very end.
Good game by the Mighty Ducks, so they will be the winners of the men's DE division in the Saskatoon Ball Hockey League. As we have a hand pass with 4.9 seconds left, and looks like we're going to play out those last 4.9 seconds.
Yeah, they'll drop it in, and the Ducks will take home their title, and Absolutely. They'll get their little mini Stanley Cup.
Absolutely, they will. And coming up following this one, we'll have women's action. The Young and the Rest of Us and the Ball Busters will be playing in the women's division, but the Horn Sounds and the Mighty Ducks, champions of the men's DE division in the Saskatoon Ball Hockey League.
Yeah, congratulations. Just a great game played all around. They did a good job controlling the zone. And like no team I've ever seen so far, they utilize that floating blue line and utilize that expanded offensive zone to their advantage. Just a great job. And for the Slappers, a real short bench, but you know what? They held in. I thought they had legs right till the end. They pushed. They just couldn't find the goal to give them that chance.
So they will get their trophy, and coming up right after this one, like I said, the women's division championship game. Stick with us.